So departmental trading profit and loss account for the year, we don't know the name of the firm, for the year ended 31st March 2019. Okay, there is no general profit and loss account. We have not discussed anything that goes to the general profit and loss account, so we don't need it. We're just going to do this one. So we'll start with the items. We have the opening stock, two opening stock, chairs. Okay, the departments are chairs and dolls, chairs and dolls. To opening stock, 75,000 and 25,000. Raw materials consumed dolls plus chairs. Now here just given as 1,80,000, but we know that they have already told us two raw materials consumed. They've told us value of raw materials used by dolls is 10,000. So out of 1,80,000, 10,000 is used by dolls. So 10,000 will be here, and the remaining 1,70,000 will come for chairs. Okay, how did I get this? Because of this adjustment. So 180 minus 10, we get 1,70,000. Then stores. What have they told us about stores? Divide stores consumed on the basis of raw materials used to stores consumed in the ratio of raw materials used. So if you remove these four zeros, you'll get the ratio as 17 is to 1. Okay, so 45,000 divided in the ratio of 17 is to 1. Just do that calculation. You get 42,500 and 2,500. 42,500 and 2,500. Okay, in the ratio of 17 is to 1. Where did I get the 17 is to 1? Here. Next, wages. Two wages. Wages are already divided for us. Dolls is 15,000, chairs is 30,000. So be careful when you're transferring. Chairs is 30,000 and dolls is 15,000. Then we have these other expenses that go to the profit and loss. So I will finish this first. We have by sales here. Sales is chairs, it is 90,000, and dolls it is chairs it is 4,50,000. 4,50,000 and dolls it is 90,000. Okay, and then we also have the closing stock. By closing stock, which is chairs is 60,000 and dolls is 30,000. Chairs is 60,000 and dolls is 30,000. Then we'll have to leave some space for the gross profit or gross loss and come to the expenses that go in the profit and loss account. So coming to that, the first thing we have is advertisement. To advertisement. To advertisement. Now they've told us advertisement has to be allocated appropriately. Appropriately means on the basis of sales. So if we see here, it will, you remove these four zeros, will be 9 ones are 9, 9 fives are 45. So basically 5 is to 1. Advertisement will be divided in the ratio of 5 is to 1. So how much is their advertisement? 7,500 divided in that ratio. 75 divided by 6 into 5. 6250 and 1250. 6250 and 1250. Then there is packing expenses, which is solely for dolls. So we are not going to have anything here, and the total packing expenses are 3,000. Then we come to office expenses. They've told us how to divide office expenses. Office expenses are in the ratio of 5 is to 1. 5 is to 1. Now this, please remember, I'm not taken office expenses based on sales. Okay, it's just a coincidence that the sales ratio and the office expenses ratio happens to be the same. Office expenses is specifically given. Right? So that would become 24,000 again divided in the ratio of 5 is to 1 comes to 20,000 and 4,000. Then there is depreciation. Now, factory equipment, since doll making does not require any equipment, the entire depreciation on factory equipment will be charged to shares. So, to depreciation on factory equipment, entire thing will go to chairs because doll making does not require any equipment. That is 16,000. We have a dash aside. And to depreciation on building, to depreciation on building has to be apportioned. Building has to be apportioned. They said only 1/8 of the building is occupied by dolls department. So again, the ratio 1/8. If 1/8 is dolls department, 7/8 will be chairs. So the ratio will be 7 is to 1. Okay, so 1/8 is for dolls, 7/8 the remaining. 8 is a whole. Out of that, one part is for dolls. The remaining 7 parts out of 8 becomes for chairs. So 7, 8. So it becomes 7 is to 1. 7 is to 1. Divide depreciation on building in the ratio of 7 is to 1. The total is 8,000. So it will be 7,000 and 1,000. 7,000 and 1,000. That's it. I don't think we have anything else. We will just now calculate the net profit and the gross profit. So total this will be 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 10,000. This will be 1 lakh 20,000, 5 lakh 10,000, 1 lakh 20,000 to gross profit. To gross profit carry down. So we will have here 1 lakh 92,500 and this will be 67,500. Bring down the gross profit. By gross profit brought down. By gross profit brought down 1,92,500 and 67,500. Calculate the net profit. So the total here will be 192,500, 67,500. To net profit. This will be 143,250 and this side we will have 58,250. Okay. It's a very simple problem. The only reason I've done this problem is because of items like this. You may, because till now we have not come across this. So basically this is treated like our purchases. Similarly, another reason is this also 1/8. How do we calculate 1/8? So just because of a few things like this, I took up the problem. You won't get such simple problems and such short problems. It will be a lengthier problem. Any questions? Anyone has any questions? Does anyone have any questions?